Hey there, thanks for stopping by. Well, this is it. I'm down to three positions. They're weekly pairs, two from Roundhill, the QDTE and the XDTE, and then one from YMAX, the YMAX fund. I've been slowly adding to these Roundhill funds for approximately 6 months now. You can see where I stand, about $13,500 worth of the Q and about $8,600 worth of the X. I opened up YMAX a couple weeks ago, it's about 20 shares, and then yesterday, today being Saturday, yesterday being Friday, I doubled my share count to about 60 shares or 58 shares. And then with this screenshot, this is the total gain or loss since I've owned these positions. And the Roundhill funds are doing nicely for me. The QDTE up 3% and the XDT up 3%. And this is all while paying those weekly dividends. So I'm having just a little bit of capital appreciation. Again, my goal is to not lose my capital while collecting dividends. So the yield max funds, very few have proven to hold their nab, so to speak. So I'm going to give YMAX a chance. Since they've gone weekly, they've done pretty well, at least maintaining their overall value. And you can see with YMAX, they basically started paying weekly about 3 months ago. And you can see during that 3 months, it's up 8%. At least it's not down. So that's just my thinking on that. I know it's a lot more detailed, but I'm not trying to overthink it. And just quickly, a little closer look at each position. This is the QDTE. You can see my average cost of $42.14 with 308 shares. Friday up 29 cents, finish at $43.43. And you can see down here, I use the dividends that I received, bought a few more shares, almost 3 more shares of the QDTE to add to that. This is the XDTE. You can see my average cost of $51.96. And on Friday, it was up 22 cents, finishing at $53.55. Again, the goal is to stay about 2 or 3% in profit and collect those dividends without losing any capital. And then my last position is YMAX, seeing an average cost of $18.34, finished up 25 cents at $18.65, and I did pick up a few more shares, a little over 3 shares. You can see the average cost right there, what I bought it for. And now jumping back to this screenshot, the total dollar value of each position, you can see here. If I were to add those all up, you would get $23,134. And if we look at the top left here, this net debit, this is how much margin I'm using with Fidelity, just about $3,000 at $29.79. And if I were to liquidate those 3 positions, Fidelity would get their $3,000 back up here, and I'd be left with $20,154. So yesterday was a decent day in the market. My 3 positions, they gained a total of $139, or about 0.70%. And as a new investor, you can see I started in May. I'll let you take a look of how I progressed each month. October made $1,582. That's because I got lucky with Coney and Misty and did a lot of profit ripping. Paid off a personal loan that I used to kickstart this brokerage account. And you can see in November, it dropped way down to $503. That's because I'm mainly concerned with preserving my capital while collecting dividends. So if I have to collect a little bit less in dividends, but maintain or grow my capital a little bit, then that's what I'm going to do. And for December, I'm projecting about $530. But again, everything that I buy is subject to change because I change my mind a lot. The only thing I haven't changed my mind a lot about or at all are these Roundhill funds. They've been doing me right. So I'm going to keep adding to those. You can see up here I have about over $20,000 of borrowing power with margin. I might pump up this YMAX to see what it can do in the coming months. And there it is, a quick update, Friday, December the 6th, 2024. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.